Welcome to the bonfire, guys, and this is Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, Part 12, and here is Andy, and let's start where we finished last time. We wanted to pay a visit to William Taggart's presentation, if I'm not mistaken, so must be this one. Hopefully you're all doing fine, and this week is pretty harsh for me, so I might sound not as cheerful as always, but I'll be trying my best, I promise. So let's give it a go. Sorry for my cough. Yep. So cutscene, I imagine, or actually a new location. So this place is the conference hall. Let me check. There is the recording. Everything is fine. So convention center, not conference center, but convention center. Some people, okay, that's good news. I thought I would be fighting right away. Hey guys, how's it?
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn budget cuts. Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city is going to shit.
Ah, hello. It is very commendable when someone like you shows interest in our work. I would try to explain it, but you obviously would not understand.
Last time I heard it was from Taiyon medical specialist, which is quite strange.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step. Taggart's got some of his own handling security. Can't say I like the way they look, though.
Imagine. This person is?
I know you probably don't agree with what Mr. Taggart has to say, but you can't deny that he's a powerful speaker. I hope this riot doesn't reflect badly on him, though. That would unravel all the good work he's doing.
I haven't heard him present his case officially, so I can't really agree with you that he's a good speaker, and I can't disagree. I almost felt this myself. Wow. Some disruptions happening to Jensen. I wonder what this is about.
Throwing firebombs.
Oh, so she's saying
I'll be
something.
fine.
I'll be fine. There is so many police officers around that you have no other chance but being fine. So we are supposed to go upstairs, right? Somewhere to this room. No, I don't want to... What? Steam thought I wanted to open it. No, I didn't. Well, and I promised, guys, I think last stream, that I would try to invest my praxis points. I will do it.
Is really changing the world for the better, or changing it back to what it used to be, to before these people started poisoning their bodies, or to use his words, their divine engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations.
Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is, do we really want to have a world filled with addicts being forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money to a bunch of corporate neuropozyne pushers?
I just don't get why certain people have this loony idea that augmentations will make the world better.
Well, as you can see by what's going on out there, I have a lot of work to do to convince the world.
Interesting. And why Jensen isn't taking any neuropozyne himself? Because he's a special guy. He is genetically modified. He doesn't need neuropozyne, of course. And let me finish my thought. So I said I promised to invest my praxis points. I'll do that, but just later, because now I feel like playing the game. I mean, I feel like knowing what's going to happen next.
So what do you think of Bill Taggart? Do you know the story of Ezekiel?
Well, you told it right now.
Do you know the story of Ezekiel?
And where's the second guy? Hey. He's where?
The convention center has been quiet all night. I expect it to stay that way, understand?
Understand.
Damn Taggart. I'll bet he's enjoying this.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
Heard that already.
I just can't subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. It's like he thinks human development is a sin.
I can't believe there are still people out there with such backward mentalities.
This UN resolution he wants passed is persecution, plain and simple.
Agreed. He loves to claim over and over again what a peaceful organization Humanity Front is. But just look outside. In a non-direct way, he's promoting this kind of reaction.
Well, there have always been nuts like Taggart trying to stop human progress. By the end of the day, the human need to explore always wins out. He'll be a relic in no time.
I hope you're right. I'm just wondering when Hugh Darrow is going to come out of his shell and take a position. It seems like this whole resolution is on hold until he speaks up. Are you for or against human enhancement?
Look at me.
I think everyone has the right to their opinion, but bigots like Taggart shouldn't be given a soapbox to stand on.
That's the soapbox.
You're not actually going to hear that guy's speech, are you? I, for one, think people like Taggart should be muzzled.
Well, I like her, but... Well, I do, but...
How he's going to convince you this is really what you want? With fear! He's already started! Look outside, in our streets. Who do you think whipped up that frenzy? And I don't blame them, I blame people like Taggart. People who are constantly trying to divide us by our differences, instead of uniting us by our similarities. Listen, I've been a victim of this anti-aug backlash. I was attacked simply for having been to a limb clinic. By people who were not augmented. People with an axe to grind. And do you know who saved me? An augmented man, a stranger! So you tell me where the real danger comes from. The Humanity Front is just that. A front. A front for hate-mongering and William Taggart's irrational need to keep us in the Dark Ages. I'm not here to tell you that augmentations will make the world a better place. I'm here to stand up for my right to choose. When Hugh Darrow discovered the secret of augmentation, he gave us the chance to better ourselves, to reach for limits that we couldn't even imagine before. Well, you've just heard William Taggart speak, and isn't he a smooth talker? He doesn't want you to better yourselves. He wants to limit you. He wants the government to have jurisdiction over your body. You want to get augmented? Oh, no. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna let you. You're not gonna let me? Ha! And do you know how he's gonna influence legislation? How he's going to convince you this is really what you want?
Are you for or against
fear?
human enhancement?
Can I have a
He's already started.
vegetarian hot dog?
Look outside.
William Taggart is a visionary. How can you not see that? He's the
And I
protector
don't
of the
blame
human
them.
race.
I blame people like Taggart.
Look who I'm
People
trying
who are
to convince.
constantly
You're
trying
just
to
a
divide
part
us
of the
by our
problem.
differences.
But we've got the
instead of
solution now.
uniting us by our
Really?
similarities.
Well, why can't I wash my hands? You see, your sink isn't working. You're violating the sanitary norms. It's not good, man. Not good. Okay, got the point here. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Hey, are you able to get in to hear Taggart's speech? I wish I could. He's my idol.
Oh, they can't enter because they don't have the pass.
I don't know how it happened. 1 second it was a peaceful
This
demonstration.
heard.
For hate mongering and
You don't have to get uppity just because guess I don't agree with you on this.
I'm not getting hot. It just frustrates me how some of you pro-humanists act so superior. Like you have all the answers to every ethical question ever posed.
Well, who are you to think you can just turn yourself into robots, abuse drugs, and then think you can function freely in our society?
You and that asshole Taggart just try to take away my freedom and see what happens.
Conversation.
There's a riot going on somewhere near the Seraph building.
Yeah, there is. Right. So, and this is where I could have come from, right? No? I think yes. Yeah. Okay. Now we have only one door to enter, and that's where we are going to listen to this speech, I hope. Not yet.
Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart. Got a pass?
Yeah.
The press conference is still going on. You're clear to go on in.
Okay. Now I'm curious about the vents. Camera.
Shouldn't be here, sir.
Where? Backstage area. Okay. I expect to see a vent, but I see none. Maybe some pocket secretary. Nope, only some journal. Let's wash hands. No, empty. So should I play? Should I play a spy now? This is.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world.
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You got a lot of nerve to accuse me of lying. I'm not the one hiding my involvement in kidnapping and murder. You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction, but it's enough for a search warrant. That's what I'll want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way? Don't try and make me look like the crook here. Seraph Industries was attacked 6 months ago and you people were involved. Okay, let's see the profile. He's very adept at learning about people and understanding them. If he is denied information, he has nothing to exploit.
Mr. Jensen?
will try to sway an audience onto his side in order to win a debate. His accusations must be confronted directly to show him no weakness. He believes himself of higher quality than other persons and will demonstrate this by pointing out their failings. Personal attacks on his own character will destabilize his lofty position and make him cautious. Confront, I guess?
If you have nothing more to say, would you mind leaving, please?
No, I'm going to confront.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. My heart goes out to you. Perhaps it's best that you came to me rather than bringing this recording to the police. You needed to be some kind of proof because you're still suffering. You're trying to find someone else to blame for the emotional trauma you experienced when you woke up from that surgery and discovered you were no longer quite human.
The reason I'm obsessed is that there are still 5 people missing and the attackers haven't paid for what they did. You're right, picking up my life after that surgery was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I've gotten past it. And what's really important, Sandoval knows where they are. Now where is he? Discredit and direct.
I can worry about myself later. What's really important now is the 5 innocent people whose lives were stolen from them during that attack. Sandoval knows where they are. Now where is he?
There. Do you see what you just did? The way you avoided talking about your real problem? What do you expect to gain here today, Mr. Jensen? Were you hoping that confronting me publicly like this would somehow restore your sense of control and enable you to look at yourself in the mirror again?
Let's try this.
I don't have to make you my enemy, Taggart. Your actions speak for themselves. You started the anti-augmentation movement, and now anti-augmentation terrorist groups are making headlines every day. You always say Humanity Front isn't violent. But look outside. We're seeing proof that it is.
I speak out against it, but I just can't get it to stop. When I founded Humanity Front, I dedicated the organization to the memory of my wife Marjorie, who died trying to help a man addicted to augmentation surgery come to terms with his illness. Marjorie refused to resort to violence. So why would any member of this group do otherwise? We are simply not those kind of people. I wish I could make you see that, but I fear you are unable to comprehend nonviolent solutions.
You chose to be responsible for everyone underneath you. The day you chose to be the boss, Sandoval launched an attack on Serif Industries, and you're hunting him for me no better than he is. If Sandoval is involved in Megan's abduction anyway, he dishonored your wife's memory. For her sake and for the sake of the people who were taken, I need to know where he is. Nothing to lose if Sandoval is innocent, but if he isn't, you can preserve your reputation by helping me.
Mr. Jensen?
Helping me? Why won't you do that? Well, let's discredit. It sounds harsher.
Who's the one showing disrespect to your wife's memory right now? You chose to be responsible for everyone underneath you the day you chose to be the boss. Sandoval launched an attack on Serif Industries, and you're hiding him from me? You're no better than he is.
You impertinent son of a... Mr. Jensen, if you knew Isaiah Sandoval as well as I do, if you knew the core of his being, In spite of his family history, you too might fight tooth and nail to defend him as I have. But you're right. If he has done something regrettable, then the truth needs to come out, whatever it may be. I'll show you where Isaias is. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Is it success or is it not? I wonder. So I got an achievement which says you convinced the smooth talking politician Bill Taggart to tell the truth in public. Alright. Don't know if still I can say that it was success. Where is he? There. Oh. If I punch through. What
Hold it!
Oh. Well, I don't know why this exactly is so hostile to them. I mean, I don't think it's something aggressive. It's just me bashing through the wall. Ammunition case. Oh, I missed that. Anyway, excellent. What? What? Huh. Okay. So which way do I go?
The riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like
Thank you,
experiments
guys.
on teams of
book?
augmented super soldiers.
E-book.
Just minutes ago,
Let's read it.
Zhao Yunru,
Vagus nerve
CEO of the
stimulations
Taiyang Medical
repurposing the
Corporation,
technology.
commented on the images.
Second.
I
Sorry
want
guys. From a lecture given by Hidero at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology 2011, we are all familiar with vagus nerve stimulator devices and their use in the treatment of partial epilepsy. This year, the patient lockout ends on this technology, and as such, we are at the point where the introduction of generic vagus nerve stimulator systems is a viable possibility. The vagus nerve can be stimulated artificially to modulate neural plasticity in the brain without the need for invasive surgery. Correctly controlled, governance of neurotransmitter release in brain tissue is simply a matter of degree. Recently, we have come to understand that with neuromodulation of the immune system through the release of neurotransmitters in the brain, we can decrease systematic inflammation, speed healing, and in fact control the cycles of immune function. This has led to an increase in our understanding of thinking of the immune system as a rechargeable battery. Okay, we've become smarter. Now, moving on. Taggart. Computer. Beer. And another book. And security hub, which I can't hack, I think, yet. They won't be happy about it, I'm sure. United Nations General Resolution number 85/45 abstract. UN General Resolution 85/45 resolves to determine the most coherent policy direction for governments and corporate entities in the matter of human augmentation technologies, HET. The so-called biopolitic vote is a referendum centering on key questions of regulation, distribution, control, and ethical outcome. Given that the ongoing evolution of HET systems shows all signs of becoming truly global in reach, given that HET systems radically alter the nature of human beings, thus affecting quality of life, social standing, survivability, societal compact, given that this technology can be seen to have a destabilizing effect on all levels of the social order, the following statement is proposed. Resolution 85/45 puts forward the proposition that all future HET research and development, manufacture and distribution be monitored and regulated by a UN agency or other senior corporate entity so chosen and empowered by the United Nations Advisory Board. Okay, Bill.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah.
I understand, but please try.
Well,
I've told you all I know, Mr. Jensen. Isaiah has an apartment on Grand River Road. I don't know if he's there. I'm beginning to wonder if I ever knew anything about him. Please, Mr. Jensen, he is simply a confused man, torn by divided loyalties. Please, Mr. Jensen, he is simply a confused man, torn by divided loyalties.
Mr. Taggart sounds like a decent man, actually. So I don't think I want to do anything bad to him. And I mean, he talks like he really believes himself. So will the guys start being antsy if I hack the panel? Strangely, they are too busy watching the TV that's turned off.
Access grant.
Right? What a security squad. Wow. That was impressive, guys. Really impressive. Now, this one is... no. Observed. This guy walks around. Oh. So I think it's this vent that I jump out of, right? Not that I jump into. But let's still see what it has. Oh, it's quite a network. Right. And this goes to the guys who are watching TV, and one more way goes down, 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 and again, and another. Hello, sir. Oh. Why? Boxes. So what's this place? Toilet. I've been here and I missed. No. I think the vents activated. So I remember there were no vents there when I was checking, so it's a mistake, and that's the audience I walked into.
I think it may be safer to stay in here for a while. Protests are really starting to get out of hand.
Hey guys. So let me give you a speech about our... not this day. Maybe about English, about teaching English, about education. But I'm not in the mood. So
And Mr. Taggart warned us there might be AUG trouble tonight.
I'm not in trouble. Absolutely not. Not me. I'm peaceful today. I'm looking for that door, which... yeah, this one. Has some stairs.
Any idea what's going on up there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
That's the street. Some production place. I guess that's all for the case if I have to fight my way outside violently, right? But I think I'm being very complacent, so it's fine. This panel, will you? I think I have a second.
Access granted.
He actually didn't even bother. Fine. Okay. Great. Exit, I imagine. Yeah, that's how we left the... what was the name? Not conference hall. I forgot again. Convention center?
This is important.
Oh, this is important. What's important? What is important?
Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki, of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war in Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perk facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits! He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, He practically named the date and time of this reckoning, and it's tonight. It has to be.
Details?
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Well, of course I'll help.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Nikki, relax. Keep it together.
I'm trying, Adam. I don't think I'm cut out for this kind of stuff. People could die. We could die.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, okay. But it could be anywhere. He wouldn't risk going to the precinct. Too many people would recognize him. That leaves the transit station, the sewers, and the alleys around the precinct. Look, I need to stay here and report any leads to my CO. Can you check those locations for Jacob? Or his bomb?
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing. I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
I'll get back to you.
He's too nervous for anything. Too nervous. Not a good way to behave. I mean, he is as nervous as he was on some, Hi. Okay, let's check the places he pointed out, beginning with the nearest one, just in case. Because this game likes playing with us. Apparently that was the wrong way again. Where does it lead us? Hell. Oh. The metro station. I see. 26 meters before something funny starts, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe not.
What is it, sir? There's a riot raging and I'm in the middle of taking this lady's statement.
Don't interfere, sir.
Okay. No problem. It's not there. And Another location. Which is the alley behind the precinct, right? Below, I guess that's the sewers.
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can walk into the precinct and take whatever they want.
I know. What if this wasn't the first time? Some gang leader out here could have profiles of every cop on the force. They may even know where we live.
As long as the media doesn't get hold of this. If they do, we're gonna get reamed in public by the mayor. You know how much the commission loves that.
We already got the feds in there, looking at us and shaking their heads like we're a bunch of naughty children.
Problems? Sounds like that. Nothing here. So the only place left is sewers. I'm expecting a fight. Oh, the wall is back. The book. I read this, so that's... Huh? What? What? Where? Where is the next mine? Why did I get damage? Like, it exploded next to me and I got no damage. Now it exploded like several meters from me and I still got damage. That's surprising. Let's try once more. That's better. Wait, there are two. That explains. A turret. Please don't look my way. Can I just take you away somewhere else? Whoa. Yeah, I'm hiding. And you won't find me. Because I'm behind you.
Run away!
Heavy rifle. Jacob White, Pocket Secretary. Read. Rise up, brothers and sisters, and state's grip may be tightening around people's necks, but it can't choke everyone. The gang war in Direct Row is being provoked by the government to distract people from the nuclear silos they're building below our feet. FEMA is the new intelligence wing of the Department of Defense, but I'm about to repay them, oh yes. I've liberated explosive for the cause. Join me and help strike a blow against the government and their neo-fascist foot soldiers. Together we can reshape this once great nation. Yeah. So disable the bomb. That's our next task. Another turret. Sorry, can I please take you away? Turrets in the sewers, can you imagine that? How many homeless people he killed for that? So here's the bomb. Security rating 4. has to be...
Access granted.
I used, I think, 5 nukes, which is quite unacceptable for me. Let's try again. Maybe it will, you know, help us. 15%. Yeah, that was the actual expectation. I mean,
access grant.
Yeah. See, 5 nukes and no nukes. Now let's go and report. What's that? What have I turned off? Definitely something. But what? Turrets? No, they're fine. They're still active. Another turret. Is he mad? Oh, chill. You hear that? Another mine. Ooh. I need a box to throw. This one. Batshit crazy, like that guy said. Definitely. For the homeless people of Detroit, I'm clearing the path here because I want them to live safely in this place. That's much better. Lunatic. Strange. All the walls are... I see this red light and I'm nervous. So all the walls are restored, but nothing there. Quite disappointing. But mission successful. Hello, Ramudith. Who is alarmed? Why? Oh, yeah, people here. So we're going where? We need to report first, I think. Let's cross here. I'm from Russia, but I'm an English teacher, so that's why I stream in English. And what about you, Ramudith? Where are you from? Nice to meet you, by the way. That's it must be a cool place. Haven't been there, but one of my plans is to actually travel in Asia, and I've been to South Africa, which is I was in Cape Town, I was in Eastern Europe, in Hungary, in Budapest, and definitely I'd like to visit some Asian countries. So how are you? And how is it in your country?
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
I have found him.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, and that sort of thing. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier is actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup, stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
I got an achievement. Help Officer Nicholas take out the trash. Trash! That's how we call people now. Okay. And I'm quite amused by his forgetting about the bomb. Like, oh, I forgot the bomb. Wonderful. What an officer. I don't know much English. Well, I think as you respond, probably you understand enough, and that's really cool. So, do you study English actually? Do you go to some courses, or do you learn it by games, like many people do? I think that's partly why well, now of course my English is close to natives, but in past, when I was a teenager, I think I got a lot of vocabulary from games, because well, I played in Russian mostly, but you know, in that time there wasn't much translation, and many games were like half translated, half not, and there were a lot of terminology. There was a lot of terminology in English, and that was difficult words, and it helped and still helps.
How may I?
Let's sell machine pistol ammunition, revolver ammunition, and beer. Let's sell it. And heavy rifle. Sell. Silencer. Why do I have it? Where did I find silencer? What? What a surprise.
What's your pleasure, friend?
I'm going to sell you this stuff too. I can buy... No, I'm good.
Be sure.
Okay, let's move on to the main quest line. Romodit, how did you find me? Are you interested in Deus Ex series, or you just opened the stream at random?
You've got no right!
What were you doing out here
There ain't
anyway?
no reason to take a sit.
Stay quiet until the wagon gets here. Stay calm.
Randomly. Well, that's a very nice surprise. That's yeah, that's really pleasant. Great that this could happen. Do you like Deus Ex, the game, or is it the first time you're watching this?
You sure you closed the door? Someone there?
Oh. That's all, I guess. On the two guards. Now that's the place, I imagine. Oh, Praxis kit. What was Zeke? What are you doing? That's pretty surprising. I don't understand what's happening with Jensen. And also, I... And where is this guy who I'm looking for? Refrigerator. So it's your first time watching Deus Ex. Well, Deus Ex is I think an RPG in imaginary science fiction world about augmentation, improving what a person can do. You see there are some upgrades, and I can, well, it's like robotification of a human body, becoming much more powerful and getting some extra skills like stealth, becoming invisible, jumping from heights, super speed, and some perception levels like vision and hearing and fighting abilities. So yeah, that's the thing. And I guess we'll have to kill Zeke, which is unfortunate. Actually, I hope it won't be necessary, but
Show yourself!
well, just waiting for the stabilization of my...
Stink of fear, Skinner!
Zeke, calm down. What you doing?
Show yourself!
Oh, I killed him. Hello. Hello, brother. I've had the old safe replaced. Was a poor design and I didn't trust it, especially in this area. And the new one's code is 4554. Sorry, 63. Don't be greedy. Pistol. Serif Industries. Serif Industries. What is this guy doing here? Huh. Some boxes. Oh, hello, Lysian. I was watching Micro 2 for maybe 1 hour and a half, And actually, it was...
Pritchard, looks like
Sorry.
Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
So, I actually quite enjoyed his stream about Gothic, and it was hard to stop, but, well, I wanted to stream actually, so that's why I'm here. And well, what's his situation there?
Why do we always get assigned to the shittiest spots?
Yeah, why would anyone come down here?
I think they're afraid someone's gonna try to sneak a bomb into the doc's locker.
I'd be more worried about what's in the doc's head than what's in his locker.
Let's go and relax. Guys, you've done a very good job, but now time for you to have some decompression. And let's have a look at the... Wait, where did I come from? Came from... not here. A lot of floaters. Paint, combat rifle, nothing else. What's that? Just some cleaning stuff. And here I lost nothing. Now another bunch of lockers, sniper rifle, nothing, and shotgun, and some more. Ooh. Cool. So I can go upstairs, but actually I have to go down. But I'll check what this has. That's the official entrance. Cool. Very cool. Okay. I'm still puzzled about Jensen's problems with his HUD, with his HUD. Sometimes he is lagging heavily. And also, Nick, I wanted to share with you, look, I have 20 praxis points. And actually let's let's discuss what to improve. I was thinking about speed of recovery, because this makes sense. Yeah, because batteries are cool and I need them as fast as possible. Now what I'm curious about, if I get one extra energy cell, will I have 3? I will. That is cool. And if I have wait, now I have 5. If I go invisible, will it restore itself? No, don't like it. That's not what I wanted. I want the batteries to restore to the full, or at least to like 1 cell before full. And I can go with 2. It's enough. Now, gas grenades, maybe. Sprint for extra 2.5 seconds. Well, sounds legit. Just to move around more quickly. Yeah, now I can basically only run. Right. Aim stabilizer. Hacking analysis, no. 2 points to nodes rating. It's about fortification. No, I don't think this is what I want. Stealth enhancer. Smart vision. Damage reduction. I think I want to become augmentation, activation, and energy loss from EMP grenades and electricity. Well, that sounds cool. And now we are fortified as hell. About legs. Sprint faster. I like it. Run silently. Sprint without generating any audible sound. Jump and land. No. What else? He's cleaning swamps, trying to figure out how to get new camp, but for him it's impossible. The guy who donated him was right. He's already turned in the first list from Old Mine and determines what camp you are joining. It's just a matter of time when he joins Old Camp. Recommended investing in cloaking. Yeah, in cloaking. Which is where? Here, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Now we can stay invisible almost forever, and stealth enhancer displays the range at which the noise you produce travels. Displays stealth-related information such as cones of vision, last known location, allows to mark and track targets at a distance. That's not what I need actually, so... I think we've invested 15 points just now, which is enough, right? And I want to test this invisibility now. Yeah, quite decent. Not energy. Right, and now we should have it back quite quickly. And while this is happening, let's climb down. Pizza. Ooh. Well, barrels. Ooh. Lots of guys around. People stop noticing me. Is it stealth working? I don't know why he didn't notice me actually. I was right before him. Amazing. It's because I'm now silent as death. Okay. There is a lonely guy there. And lasers. Well, lasers we can pass by thanks to Nick's advice. We can pass by.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
Hell no. I don't want to walk in on him. He might get scared and stop popping off shots. Just let him sort out this mess by himself.
So we can go by lasers using our stealth system. And on these guys too, by the way. But so what was that? It was 3, and the last one.
What was that?
It was me. Come and meet me. Hello. So, that's it, I believe. Hey Barkley, that's another code which I don't need. Now, empty, some guns, shotgun cartridges, another gun, shotgun. Now let's disable the alarm panel. Hack. Fortify. I don't want to fortify. No, stop. Actually, nothing happened. Okay. Right.
Access granted.
Inactive. Wonderful. Oh. Did I miss another way to bypass? I think I did. Where am I? What's this place? It leads to... Yeah, I missed it. Where are the control panels? I want to disable the lasers. That's the laser.
Access granted.
Access inactive. Lasers are off. Now, I saw some barrels. I'll need them now. I forgot this. Hey barrel, can you help me out with this? And the second. Right. What other complete games to play? Well, if you... I think I have my YouTube account mentioned on my Twitch channel, and there I played Arcanum. There are 18 parts you can watch, and if you asked what games to play for yourself, then I have to ask you back, and what genres, I mean what kinds of game do you usually enjoy? Strategy, action game, RPG, indie, I don't know. What is your favorite kind? So I bashed through the wall just to get one energy bar? Seriously? One more? Oh, so many bombs here. Oh, okay. Should have seen this coming. Actually, I think my damage reduction helped now. I think I should have got much more damage here. I want to restore health to 200 again. But I don't have the resources. Okay, later. So what do we have here? I want to save the game, just in case.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. Isaias, if you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and Systemic organ rejection brought on by implants? And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No need for that. Let's talk
How
this
about
over.
I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Ooh. His eyes look like snake's eyes, and he's irrational, insecure, apathetic, and psychological profile desperately needs someone who can unearth the good in him. Oh, I so understand that. Can easily fall into a gloom state from which he needs to be elevated. Yeah, I know how that feels. Wish I didn't.
Give it up, Mr. Jensen.
So tell your side of the story to the press, where at your trial you're a better person than him, convince people, empathize, look, I understand your situation better than you think, power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself, but you have my word, you can get through this. So what's your plan? So that's your plan. Just lay down and die so you can't be used again. That's bullshit, you need to face what's coming.
Just leave, so I can do what I have to.
Empathize or inspire? Well, let's begin with empathizing. Or with inspiring.
So tell your side of the story to the press. Swear at your trial that you're a better person than him. You want a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis? Every camera in the country is going to be pointed at you. Use it to make a case. Convince people.
Bill Taggart already controls public opinion. You can try to lift my spirit all you want, Mr. Jensen, but the facts don't change. My whole life, all I ever wanted to do was help people. But as a doctor, I couldn't heal those who'd already replaced their natural body parts. So I joined Humanity Front. But we weren't making any progress. Those scientists represented my last chance at having a meaningful life, and I failed!
You got to be kidding me, you can do anything you put your mind to. You became second command to one of the most powerful men in the country and still kept trying harder. Hear what you're saying, pretty much you won't fix it. Trust me. Smaller, easier stuff first. So Redemption. Let's try to
Give it up, Mr. Jensen.
empathize, maybe?
I hear what you're saying. You care too much. I know what that's like. Too well. Because I've been there. You want to fix everything right away. You want it so much you start trying too hard. Trust me, if you deal with the smaller, easier stuff first, the big things don't look so big.
On the other hand, if you break an infinite problem into smaller pieces, you still have an infinite number of pieces to contend with. Huh. Some doctor. Some Catholic I turned out to be. Planning and participating in a kidnapping that resulted in the deaths of innocent bystanders. I am a mass murderer! My wife. I don't deserve her. Losing her is a just punishment. Except I'm not man enough to face it.
Let's try this.
You think you're a failure, but you're not. You're just a man who doesn't understand his own potential yet. You can still channel your regrets into something positive. Be an example. Teach people why violence isn't the answer. You've suffered way too much to let all that experience go to waste.
That's a good point, actually.
I don't understand. We're enemies, but you want me to live.
Not enemies.
I deserve to die.
No.
In fact, I welcome it. But you won't let me go that easily.
No.
You've assigned me a task I cannot refuse. Take the gun. You win.
Nobody wins, man. Everybody loses.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
The footage sparking the
So the achievement says you talk Dr. Isaiah Sandoval out of suicide, or Isais, I don't remember how they pronounce it here. While before I proceed with the game, answering your question, nowadays, well, if it is shooters, I'm not a specialist, unfortunately. Well, I think you could try Battlefield, because when we speak of Call of Duty, Battlefield always comes to mind. What else? I think that's it. About shooters, I'm not a specialist. They seem fun, but I think nothing. Well, probably you've tried more shooters than me. I'm sure you've played Counter-Strike, other things, so... Well, I see, yeah, maybe he's gone, but maybe he'll watch the recording. Anyway, so, Dr. Sandoval. Shut up. So, Dr. Sandoval. Nobody wins, as I said, everybody loses, but at least we can try to make things better, and suicide is not the answer. The mainliest thing you can do is live your life to the end, to the official end, and make other people's life better, whatever it takes. He was drinking. Oh no, it's revolver ammunition. He has 1, 2, 3. How many books? A lot. I like his hideout. I don't like Bill Taggart's decision to behave in such a way with his accomplice. sneezed. Yeah. Now there are 2 doors to enter. Why? What is this way? Haven't been here yet, so let's not use it. For now, IBC. What's that? Some plans. So the first book is Practical Shootist Monthly, featured in this month's hardback edition. Review the latest iteration of a classic, the Stasuk Arms X-Bow compound crossbow system, and we ask if the silent kill is truly the best. Live fire analysis of the new modified SMG in development for Germany's Bundespolizei GSG 9th Division. Columnist Rick Lady discusses the history of a masterpiece, the 357 Python, gun control, managing recoil through augmented saber limbs for 50 caliber round and above. Our technology consultant looks at the next generation of non-lethal firearms, including the new gun out of Hong Kong's Kono Technologies. That's no, not interesting. Ebook. No better, the myth of human augmentation. I think we've read this once long ago, but we have. And this one, okay. Dermal modification processes. Darrow Industries Developmental Study, 2019. The approach that Taiyon Medical, Isolay, and all the others are using is crude and unsophisticated. What we are discussing here is a method by which the skin of a human being can be altered to resemble organic body armor. That's not to say like the hide of rhinoceros, despite whatever the advertising campaigns might say. The process is simple in logistical terms, although to the implantee it's lengthy and I would warrant quite painful, but in the end no more demanding than the work of a cosmetic surgeon upon a vain patient craving good looks. A mesh of thin layered material is implanted directly below the epidermis. The armor per se is covered in a G-loop coating that bonds directly to tissue without rejection, and once the skin is allowed to heal, it becomes a seamless part of the body. On the point of impact, the implantee's skin will still break and suffer bleeding lesions, but the new armor layer beneath, a sandwich of carbon nanotubes floating in a shear thickening gel, will absorb most of the impact, preventing, as it were, all but the most terminal penetration trauma. Interesting. So, Doctor.
You don't need to babysit me, Mr. Jensen. I have no intention of killing myself anymore. Nor will I resist arrest when the police arrive. I assume your people have already contacted them?
If they haven't yet, they will be soon.
Then go. Use the information I gave you to track down your scientists. With any luck, they will still be alive.
The men who kidnapped them, the soldiers?
I don't know who they were. Only last names. Barrett and Namir. I sensed they were highly trained professionals.
Working for who?
I didn't ask. My brother, Ezekiel, put them in touch with me.
Your brother? Not Taggart?
Bill wouldn't be so stupid as to get his own hands dirty. I see that now. He's like Teflon. Nothing ever sticks. If I knew anything more, I would tell you. But the men who kidnapped your people made sure my knowledge of their plans was minimal. You don't need to wait with me, Mr. Jensen. I will not resist my fate when it arrives. Just go and find your people. With any luck, the GPL implants will still be active. Just go and find your people.
I feel real sympathy towards that man. He saved so many implantees and was so... Now he's so heartbroken, and at the same time he believed he's caused so much. I wonder, hopefully destiny will be quite benevolent to him further. So, ammo capacity upgrade, pretty cheap, some money. Since Salon Maker has realized his mistake and he's going to join out camp. Ah, so you're checking out his stream. Right. I guess he's quite disappointed about that. Too bad.
Access granted.
People.
All this talk of super soldiers is bullshit.
How can any sane people do this? They're out of control.
Did you see what the cops did? They just stormed in and started hitting people.
God, they should call in the National Guard or something.
Poor souls. Some barricade. Why is there a barricade? What's this? Empty, because I've been here. I think. Hey, wrong turn. Hello, Bogdan. It's pleasure to see you. How is it? How is Poland doing? You see, in Detroit here there are protests, violent protests, police around, punks arrested, and what about the country you're in now? And where am I? What's this place? Like one character in GTA series said once. I think I remember actually. It's whoa. Wrong place to be in. Everything's fine. Okay. And what exactly is fine? How is your studying going? Or game design? How did I get here? Oh, I hate it. How do I leave? I got into such a wrong place. Hope I remember what I'm doing. Yeah, kinda. Whoa.
Fuck them cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We only
No smiling right now? Fucking wringing his slimy hands.
I told you he was living in a police state.
Loving.
I know the whole city's falling apart, but maybe I can do something.
You guys?
Goddamn cops. They started this thing, you know.
Why aren't they trying to kill me? I wonder. They're against me. What is this? Is my flat good in?
Resisting
I guess,
arrest is a serious
charge. It is. Alright. So, going to my flat, I guess. I should have sold things before I proceed. I will before I get into the helicopter. I will sell stuff. Now where I'm going? What's this? Upstairs? No. First I'm selling stuff, and this is my flat. By the way, what is This panel. Yeah, remember. Any emails? Why nobody wants to talk to me? Why? Podcast and gun. Okay. Let's run to the vendor.
Re-establishing security.
Thank you for establishing security
soon,
system.
Mr. Jensen.
See you soon, because I'll be back in no time. I just need to sell this stuff that I have in my inventory. And painkillers. 25 points. I need 200. So I think now I'll go to the shop, sell the stuff. After that I'll come back to the apartment, to that elevator, and after that I think I'll call it a day, because, well, I think that will be enough for the stream. Am I going the wrong direction again? Not really. It's the police precinct. Well, kinda wrong, but not really. Come on, Johnson. Don't get burned too much. No. No. How did I do that? How did I make a circle? How did I... What? How is that possible? Yeah. Oh, another bot message. Wonderful. Every stream a bot message. That's such an amazing system. I'm totally enjoying that. Too bad Adam Jensen can't really climb like Nico Bellic after jumping. That would be really nice of him. What I want to check is if this vendor is here, because there used to be a guy who sold weapons, I think here. Yeah, he's here. Hey man, let's...
This is what I got.
Trade.
I'm a friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give you the egghead discount.
Thank you. Now, stun gun, darts, shotgun, cartridges, revolver, combat rifle, sniper rifle. Yeah, revolver, shotgun, pistol, combat rifle, stun gun. Now, vodka, ammo capacity upgrade. Now let's see what he has. Double barrel shotgun, rocket launcher. Oh, wow. What's this shotgun? Damage output, crazy. Frag. Remote detonated explosive device. No, I don't want to kill anyone. Rate of fire, heat targeting system for rocket launcher. Target leading system. Can I... Rocket stun gun. And nothing to heal myself, right? That's a...
See ya.
That's a pity. Oh, Jensen, calm down. Can I upgrade Lead fire target in the suite. Can I upgrade once more? I think no. So we are done here. Now let's jump out of the window and go back to my flat and see what happens there. Ooh. Again, as always.
What were you doing out here anyway?
Yeah, ladders are pointless. I can just jump. I'm still wondering if I should put the chat window in the game so that the viewers can see what I'm talking about all the time. Kind of feels like discrimination when people who watch in the recording on YouTube don't know the messages I was sent. Pritchard, where are you? Not talking to me. I like talking to Pritchard. Hey!
Hey Adam, glad you could join us, although there's not much going on here.
Remember that if I drop this... What happened? Huh? Who did it?
I don't like this. Someone's fooling around.
Who's there? Maybe the cleaner? Shoot him. He's smoking inside the building. Shoot him. He is the danger. What a lunatic. Oh. Such clever employees Serif has. Can't believe it. Hey guys.
We've got the apartment building secured.
Why can't I move in? I want to be... Hey! So what do I do now?
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it.
Why exactly do I need the helicopter to get me to the headquarters if I can just walk there in like 3 minutes? Very interesting. The game is being inconsistent again. Or maybe they're talking about some different headquarters. Rocket launcher? Somebody?
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. From Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
So we really arrived at the Serif Industries building. Maybe it's because it's not safe out there. Well, that's a legit argument, but still, I think I could have fought my way to the building. Well, so I think that's it. Let's save the game. Hard save. And yep, that was part 12. Part 13 is coming soon. Next week, I guess. Tomorrow is Saturday. Sunday, maybe even at the weekend. Probably. So stay tuned. Stay in touch. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Bye bye.